Hello? I got trail mix. Hello? Oops. Forgot to turn my camera on. Trail? What are you talking about? Now I'm normal. Guys. This is so good.
I've got a fever.
Thank you for your gift shop. I love bear them. Hello everybody on an individual level. Today is Sunday. Hey. Do we have a day off tomorrow? Celebrate the day after Easter? Or do we go back to work? I just not. Tentacles poisonous? Nah. No poison elemental with me. I'll need it. 420? Oh, you're so right. Oh, forgot to do something. Hold on 1 second. Just had to send something really quick. Happy Easter Sunday to you too. I didn't get to eat much. I'm eating right now. Brand wise, it's the thing I showed before. It's called power something. They got almonds, they got walnuts, they got cranberries. Yeah, everyone got chocolate in it, but I'm not gonna eat that. It's closed. I don't think we went to the store today. I think the only thing that I did was Starbucks. Power 5? Let me look that up. Power 5. Oh, trail mix. Yeah! It's called Power Up. But that helped me find it. I know. I'm gonna have, Oh, you're talking about where you are. I was about to say, I thought you were upset I'll have bunnies, and I'm like, you're so right. You're so right, I'm sorry. I've never seen bunnies in the wild, hardly ever. I think I've seen one. I have 2 eggs in the car, though. Did you guys do anything for Easter? I went to a family gathering, but it was really suffocating there. I was getting anxiety. I hid in a chair. It's when you sit in a chair, but you're curled up, like you want to escape. Phasmophobia? I don't think I've played that in quite a while, so I bet there's been several updates since. From what I understand, though, that game doesn't tend to be very speedy on an update department. Oh, you know what? Speaking of, well, that has nothing to do with anything, but they had No More Room in Hell 2 for free this weekend. Not that you can own it, but that you could play it for free. Man, we spent like 30 minutes trying to just get in each other's squad, and it is busted to hell. It's actually unplayable. But the game's been out for like a year. So, great first impression. You can't play with your fucking friends, you can't do anything. And it might be because my computer's old and shitty, but I had to play on the lowest settings. Crazy. But I haven't heard amazing things about it. Mina really likes the first, No More Room in Hell. I like it too. It's just really hard. You don't play expecting to win. You play expecting to try and lose. People getting annoyed because people have min-maxed the fun out of the game. That's because everybody's a bunch of locusts. Alright, we made a game, and everybody consumes said game, and then they get mad that the game's not... I don't know what they want from games anymore. See bunnies and deer nearly every week in town. Dude, I saw my first dead deer on the road. Normally, we drive by so fast I can't make out what I see. Carcass-wise, that is. Usually, maybe I'll see a cat, but you know, or a possum. Mostly armadillos. So a deer. I didn't hit the deer. Somebody else did. Crazy that they left it there. But honestly, what can you do? It is what it is. Sorry. This is so good. Well, actually, this is a lie. Okay, so there's 2 trail mixes that I have. Two I like. I'm eating the least good one that has no chocolate in it. Because I'm trying to eat better. I don't eat good at all. I don't feel like I consume many calories. It's just what I eat is so garbage that it's making me feel sick. So I'm wanting to maybe do a lifestyle change. Cause bro, I don't know how long I can use the flood and hurricane as an excuse to not work out. Cause I was going good for a while. Now we're on like what? Month 7 is about to be up, right? Month 7. I gotta get back to it. I was feeling bad about it earlier. Trying to figure out how it got to this point. And you know how it is. It's the ADHD, just like everything that's wrong. It's just ADHD fault, nothing else. So, I'm gonna try to get my ass in gear tomorrow. What I have for Easter dinner? Whenever I went to a gathering, I didn't like any of the food there. There wasn't even that much, so I don't think I ate anything. I think, what did I eat yesterday? So no, hi. I'm eating trail mix. Power up. Cupcake? Yeah, yeah. I ate a lemon cupcake. Hey now. Oh, I know what we did. I ate Mexican food. You know what? I think I've transcended quesadillas. I don't want them anymore. I don't want the tortilla. I just want the meat now. Hey, human, so I want something less heavy, bro. I like the meat more. However, I wasn't sure about that barbecue sauce. I don't think I've really tried Mexican barbecue sauce before. It's okay. Not bad. Do you get double points if you Tokyo drift into the deer? You get double dents. I will not eat the tortilla because it's too soggy. Yeah. But it must just be the barbecue sauce that they had at the restaurant. I didn't really see what it was called or anything. I don't like it because it was kind of like, sour and sweet. I don't want that. I like other kind. What is it called, Mina? What are they based on? There's like mayo-based, vinegar-based. What would I like? No. I mean, it's not grease. It's just moisture. There's 2 Mexican restaurants that I go to. And it's coin flip how it turns out. But sometimes it feels like the tortilla is just a little bit too soggy. And other times it's fine and dry. Yeah, sweet barbecue. Alabama white sauce. No, what is that? You know what's good? I was showing somebody that video of the Mitsugaki Miku guy. He has a better video with these 2 girls with green pigtails. And they are abducting people and trying to coerce them into admitting that mayonnaise on fried food is the best. So we were talking about that. And I don't like that idea. So people get fried chicken and they'll put mayonnaise on that? I don't understand. However, peppercorn ranch dressing? Fantastic. Put that on everything. Granted, I've only ever had it on a sub I get from Firehouse. But it's gotta be peppercorn though. If it's just ranch, it's not as good. It's gotta be peppercorn ranch. What is the Alabama white sauce? Look for a torta. I'll do what I am told. Does mayonnaise and ranch taste the same to you? Because if they're so similar, then you should be happy that I like ranch, because by default that probably implies I like mayonnaise. You're out of your mind, Jumenso. I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands. Oh, wow, it's a pumpkin seed. Oh, wait, never mind, I don't want that. Pumpkin seeds are pretty good. They kind of taste like sunflower seeds, but bigger. But what makes those seeds actually delicious is if they're lathered in salt. And there's like a cool kind of salt. Can you guys explain this to me? On sunflower seeds, it's like a fine powdery salt. Is that just fine powdered salt, or is that like something different? You know what I'm talking about. That's good. I like when things are powder and that they're not like, you know, grainy. Salt water. You could do that? Oh, I thought you were saying first they soak the salt in salt water and then they put it on the seeds. I understand now. That makes so much sense. So basically, the sunflowers go into salt water. I like that. Alabama white sauce is a creamy barbecue sauce that's mayo-based as opposed to most tomato-based barbecue sauces. That could be good. I like tomato-based stuff the most, I would say. Tomato's pretty kino, and there's going to be other kino that we're going to be talking about. So, I ain't cleaned my room yet. I was going to, but it's already a little bit too late in the day. So I decided, I'll just do this later. Because there's quite a bit I need to do. I need to clean multiple rooms, actually. But I cleared up enough so I could take a photo. And by cleared up enough, I mean I pushed the trash, like, out of the way. Push it out of the way so I could show you my totodile bed. Toto. I know, it's so interesting. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I did it. Although it's kind of hard to tell because it's like, it's a little pet bed on top of a bedspread that's similar in color. But now I got my totodiles all set up. It's a little bit awkward trying to cram all three in there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep to that. One thing that I think I might do is I have like now I have 1, 2, 3, 5-ish totodile plushes total. I think I might put the old two back in storage because they're older in manufacturing age, so they're not quite as nice. They're a little bit jank. They look like you would get them at Walmart or something. So I might put those away and then just keep these as my totodile representatives. And that's it. No more totodile. Like I don't need 5,000 cute totodiles. I just need one, but I ended up getting 3. And that's the cutoff. If I get anything more, I'll maybe get more Yoshi stuff. But I'm going to take my time. You know what? Let me look up Yoshi right now. I'm not going to get that giant one, though. People think I'm going to, but I'm not. It's too big. I don't got the room. And I don't want it. Yoshi plush Japan. I want like pastel. I want like one nice pastel Yoshi. That has like a cute material. The Yoshi plush from Universal Studios was quite nice. I don't know if I showed you guys that one. I know I posted it on Twitter, but I may have not posted it on here. So let me show you guys really quick. Here it is. Oh, Donudo, thank you so much for the gift sub.
The only cure is more dead angels.
I'll cure you. We can watch better movies. Matt Damon as Kingpin. Wait? Huh? Really? No, I don't want a P.O. box. Did you guys see this, Yoshi? This is from Universal, and it doesn't feel like garbage. It's not cheap or lame. It's got a nice sculpt to it. It's padded well. It's good. You should be able to get it on Universal's, on their website. If you go to the Nintendo section, I would 100% recommend. It's so cute. And the Universal Japan is what had that giant sleeping Yoshi plush. That's not worth it. If I had the room, I would get it. Let me see if I can find it. Sleeping Yoshi plush. I like talking about plushes. They have a pink one, too. If I went to this park, I would be carrying this around to the rides. This will show you how big it is too. Look at this. It's really bad quality though. Oh my Jesus Christ. Look how cute. Oh yeah, I've talked about this before. When I first started streaming Pokemon, I went through plushes. Like, it's just a thing that I really currently return to. A Yoshi backpack? I feel like I have a Yoshi backpack. Don't quote me on it, though. But they got a pink one, too, but I'm not getting it, because I don't need it. Is there, like, pastel Yoshi plush? I just want, like, a specialty one. I just want something that's, like... an unconventional one. Like, oh, I know, stylized. Stylized. They don't seem to exist. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. Wait, ooh, what's this? Custom. Oh, how cute. It's like a yarn. Yeah, it's one of them. It's a felt one. Check out this from Etsy. I don't want it, but look how cute it is. Hold on, let me get this down. Whoever made this made it really good. Hold on, I can find out if the link actually works. Oh, I guess it's sold out. Oh wait, here it is. Mr. Jackalope Gifts. I don't know if he actually made it or if like I think Etsy has been kind of drowned out with illegitimate artist sellers, if that makes sense. I watched a documentary talking about it. Well, not documentary, a YouTube video. Essayists talk about it, like the downfall of Etsy and how the point of Etsy, it's just lost nowadays. Pumpkin and her 4-foot-tall, $500 Yoshi plush. Indeed, I need it for fun shui, I guess. Highlight on the fun. Hello, Machina. Hello. Let me get through my talkie list. So, I did hit my commission quota. That's the reason why I'm streaming. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't stream. But I went to visit some family at like an hour away. There's not really much to do up there, so I brought my tablet, and I'm very glad that I did because I really wouldn't have much to do, and I need to force myself to work on some art, so mainly did 3. They're taking longer to do. I have so much issue with my art style. I'm sorry. They're taking a while to do because they're not the quicker tiers. These take a lot more time to do. But I did this one, and then wait, that's the oh, thank you so much for the gift subs. Oh, here it is. Thank you. And then I did this. So three of a higher tier commission. That's pretty good for me.
And the only cure is more dead.
And I have about, let me see how much I got left. I think I have not that many left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, however, a lot of them are like higher tier commissions. So they're a little bit like, I've been struggling making myself do them, but I think I'm making good timing still. Other stuff to talk about. I'm getting my wisdom tooth out finally. I'm not excited about it. So I didn't know this. I guess I have 2 that needs to come out, kind of. So one of them on my bottom mouth, I guess it hasn't ruptured yet. And they're keeping an eye on it. They said that it hasn't done anything for a year. I don't know if that means that it'll never come out or if it's just buying time. But they said the one on the top is ruptured, so they want to take it out. And I'm not too worried, to be honest. I guess it's technically a surgery where they have to literally cut it out of your gums. But, I mean, it's literally no worse than a root canal, practically, right? Because they're doing stuff that fucks with pain receptors, like nerves and shit, right? So it can't be that bad. So I'm not too worried, and I'm gonna get local anesthesia. I don't like the idea of being put under. Anytime I have anything done, I always just do local anesthesia, and it always works out fine. The only thing that sucks is just being stuck there and having to force your mouth open for a while. I don't want to be knocked out of it, though, is what I'm saying. And my doctor doesn't do that. They don't have, like, the sleeping gas. They only have local anesthesia. You don't typically want to do the other kind because it's a little bit more dangerous to put yourself under, and it's more expensive. So I don't really need to do it. I think you're just weak, Third. It's just boring. It's not scary. It's just boring. It was a little bit scary when I got the root canal, but it had been a while since I had any sort of, like, procedure, and I've always heard about root canals being, like, the boogeyman, but it wasn't that bad. It just depends on if you get it taken care of before you're in pain. Resistant? Oh, do you have, like, knee-jerk reactions, kind of? Jumpy? The older you get, the more dangerous it is to be knocked out. Exactly. You just don't want to do it. And I don't want to do it. I don't need to. It'd be nice, though, for it to feel, like, done and over with quicker. But usually these kind of procedures take about, like, an hour, which, as long as I can remember to bring my headphones, that's not too bad, actually. It does feel a little bit weird to listen to music while you're having a procedure done. Because, you know, you usually listen to music to relax. But if you're listening to music to relax in a situation where you're very, very much not relaxed, it's like it reduces your anxiety from 80% to like 65%, which is pretty good. The wake-up feeling? Wait a minute, what? Those people, you ever see those videos on YouTube where they get put under and then they're talking all sluggish and like drunkenly to the dentist and saying funny stuff? I wouldn't want to be that. Oh my god, I would say insane shit. I don't want to ever be in that position. This chapstick's awesome. I would imprint on songs I like so the next time I hear them I'd be back in the dentist chair. I kind of get what you mean. That's like me ruining songs by making them my phone alarm. And I really wish I would stop doing that. But sometimes I just use what's already on my phone. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. It's a Prime sub, hell yeah. Saying the insane stuff is what makes it funny. It's funny when it's somebody else, not you. Because you have no idea what you're going to say. So, Jumenso, you don't need both kidneys. How much can I get for one? How much is a kidney worth? How much is Jumenso's kidney worth? Do you drink? How much is a kidney worth? I have a feeling it's gonna be worth a lot. What? With prices for the organ ranging from as little as 1,300 to as much as 100 and how do you say this? 150, 100,000. How do you say this? This, can you write it out in Romanji for me? 150K. Okay, so all right. So there's a bit of a difference in the price estimate. So it could be 1K or it could be 150K. Why? That's a little bit odd. Jumenso doesn't drink? That means I could get good money, so, you know, gonna have to open you up. 150,000. K is so much easier if you just say K. But, oh god, I think I have to have the wisdom tooth cut out, in a few weeks, actually. I'm not looking forward to it. And the dentist is trying to refer me to specialists and stuff, and she's just getting overzealous, honestly. I ain't seen her before. I think I'm being manipulated into doing it. I should just tell her no, I don't want to. But I got a free consultation for something, so we'll see what happens with that. That's kind of neat. I had a thread. Did I talk to you about this? The thread where I asked for people advice on when you get wisdom tooth removed. The only thing that I really remember without looking at the thread right now is to don't drink through a straw. I'm gonna have to have stitches, right? And I saw somebody say that the pain lasts for a week. But I can take it. I can handle it. I'm not worried. Good to get it over with, to be honest. I've actually been delaying it. They've been kind of mentioning this to me for about a year. And what's crazy is that there's other people that I know that have been having wisdom tooth issues. I think Mame and Lenora have both been having wisdom tooth pain. I think Lenora got hers removed, right? Why is that a problem to drink through a straw? There was a specific reason, hold on, why you shouldn't drink through a straw. Wisdom tooth removal. I could just look up my own thread. The reopened wound would be susceptible to debris from food. Oh, wait, that's not telling me. You should avoid using straws because the suction created can dislodge the blood clot that forms in the extraction site, leading to a painful condition called dry socket. Oh yeah, I actually remember that term too. Yeah, the Devil May Cry music makes me feel relaxed. And I'm listening, I keep hearing Serenity, like, in it. Like, the Serenity, like, that... Like, you could faintly hear it, but it's there. Suction, yeah. Didn't feel mine right after and rarely use the painkillers given to me. Hey, maybe I'll get that lucky. Didn't need stitches and was told to just drink on the other side of the mouth. If you don't need stitches, well, I guess it's just you're relying on the clot then. Music is one of the things I really like at Devil May Cry. Yeah, I feel the same. I really like, especially Devil May Cry 1's music because it's very, very intense and horror and, you know, atmospheric and all that. Especially with how often in 3 they used it in variation of tracks dependent on the given context. With how often in 3 they used what? This song? Let it stew within and use salt water mouthwash to keep the mouth clean. Why does it gotta be salt water? I mean, I could do it, but I got some stuff to talk about. Some stuff I'm not overly invested in, but I saw it a little bit interesting. I guess that Snow White live action failed, and I heard that Disney is supposedly, if journalist is telling the truth, that Disney is halting making live actions now. And I guess they were working on live action Tangled. I feel like I've heard of that before. I don't have a stake in it either way. I just do not consume Disney products. But it would be kind of cool if they stopped. Because I just get irritated at knowing there's existence of live action remake Disney movies. But I guess it did pretty bad. I think the budget was almost 50K or something, and they made like only 100K or something like that. No, I think I've exaggerated the numbers way too bad. But saw that, and then I guess they're doing the 5,000th attempt at a Fantastic Four movie. I'm kind of curious. If they make a good Fantastic Four movie, how will that stand up to all the other cape shit these days? Because I'm pretty sure Fantastic Four is a big classic. There's a reason they keep trying to make movies of it. But if people like grew up with Avengers and stuff like that, are they gonna like Fantastic Four? I'm just kind of curious. They have Chick Silver Surfer too, and she looks nice. I like that she's on a surfboard. They're the royal family. I know, they're very important, but I'm just curious. Like, hi, Robin. Hello, thank you for the raid. How are you? But I'm just very curious, like, how do I say this? You know how there's, like, classics? And then there's, how do I say it? Things that are derivative of the classic. And then there's things that are derivative of the thing that's derivative. And then derivative of the thing that's derivative, if that makes sense. So I'm curious, with all the other superhero stuff that came out after, will Fantastic Four still hold up to like modern audiences? I don't have a stake in it. I don't really know much about the IP. I'm just kind of curious how that's gonna go. Because it would be cool if it turned out good and that Fantastic Four fans like it, but it would suck if like everyone else didn't like it, if that makes sense. I'm just curious how that's gonna go. Hello? I need to listen to something that's like All right, let's listen to more music that's uncomfortable, anxiety-inducing. No, I want to listen to something Nintendo Happy Winter. This is so happy. I'm just upset now. I'm just joking. It's fine. Disney is just kind of dry on its content now, especially in the Marvel department. They're just mixing and ditching too many arcs for me to enjoy it. Like the Thunderbolts isn't even following the same original premise, and that makes me bummed out. They have it all right there. No Avengers around, so it's the perfect time for the villains to pretend to be heroes like they did. They just keep doing them because they still make a shit ton of money. I don't think they're getting enough failures. Like, if we're talking about the live-action Disney remakes, I think even though nobody likes them, they make so much money that Disney can't help but keep making more. As for the Cape stuff, I haven't been following along too much with what's been going on. Even when I see something that draws my eye, I never make time to watch it. Like Moon Knight looks neat. It's like I can't be bothered to actually set it up and go watch it. However, I did recently start getting back into It's Always Sunny because I think, it was 5 years ago that I started watching some episodes, and it was amazing. Never even got through season 1. Never finished season 1. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of watching streams, I'm going to get through that. And I've been doing pretty good at being consistent. We're somewhere in season 2 now, and it's good. It's honestly good. Sometimes whenever I'm at work and I don't have anything to do, I'll like pull up clips on YouTube so I can get my like fix. Because it's a very addicting show. I really, really like it. It's also kind of surreal when you find out who is married to who, like in real life, compared to the show, and it's kind of funny. Hope it doesn't turn into Power Rangers. Do you guys remember that live-action Power Rangers that they did? Ooh, how long ago was that? Was that 10 years ago? Or was it more recent than that? I saw that in theaters, actually. Who the fuck did I see it in theaters with? Who? Which friend? Which friend? 90s. Well, there was a 90s one. Wasn't there a 90s Power Ranger? And there was like this weird purple goo. Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? Yeah, you didn't know about that? You didn't know about the recent Power Rangers movie? They might even be working on another one. Power Rangers 2017? Wait, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know about this? I watched Power Rangers actually a little bit when I was a kid, but I never got like overly into it. Just if it was on, I would watch it. And they had... I had like a pink Power Ranger doll. Was that for me, or did I get it from somebody? How did I ask for it? Yeah, you didn't know about this one? It's Morphin Time. It wasn't that great. It wasn't like bad. It's just, yeah, that's okay. And then you just forget everything that you saw as soon as you're done watching it. Also, is the music loud enough, or should I turn it up a little bit more? Had a weird face version to Power Rangers. The PS2 Dino Thunder game was pretty cool. I didn't know that there was games. There's actually games? Let's see. Did show the Toaded House. I showed you guys, right? Oh, yeah. Did you like them? I don't have too much to talk about. I'm kind of like, maybe shouldn't be streaming right now. I'm still a little bit out of it, like kind of zombie, because I feel like I've been kind of burnt out in general. Too much DMs, too much things that I'm always doing, projects, commissions, etc. So I posted a thing on Twitter. It might have seemed like a hiatus. I'm not going on hiatus. I'm still going to stream like normal. But I am going to be pulling away a little bit where I might not be as present for hangouts, watch parties as much, DMs, etc. I'm trying to work on like my physical health a little bit more. So I'm trying to remove things that make me busy, if that makes sense. There was something else trying to get through commissions so I can maybe retire so I have more time for health reasons. I don't know. Yeah, basically just recovering. I just need maybe a month a month break, kind of. But I don't want to, like, not stream, though. Like, I thought, like, should I go on a hiatus? I'm like, nah, that's not what I want. I could tell. No, I have a job. It would be cool if streaming could be my full-time. Maybe. Nah, I like having a job. The appeal of Power Rangers is how low budget and campy it feels. A blockbuster budget movie of it sounds like a disaster. I think the problem is it's not so much that it had a big budget. It's just if you don't have the right style, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have a good vision. But instead, what they made is perfectly competent. It was just a little bit bland. A lot of it has to do with maybe the character designs. I think the main girl is supposed to be Rita or whatever. She doesn't look anything like her. She just seemed like a girl in a green battlesuit, which is, I guess, cool. Basically, okay, we stream 3 times a week max, but I've been sick for days now, so I have no energy for it. I want to get to a point to where I can stream more, but I've been saying that for like a year. But I'll get there, it's hard to find a balance. I'm thinking about getting on ADHD medicine to see if it can help me with my schedule a little bit. Beside that, we watched, I decided I wanted to watch Daredevil 2003 Daredevil from 2003 and Blade 3 because it's been a while since I had seen either of them. I saw Daredevil 2003 in theaters when it first came out, and the only thing that I ever remembered was them fighting in a playgrounds and all the kids being like, whoa. I only remembered that, and I remembered the bullseye guy, and that's kind of it. I didn't remember anything about pacing. I didn't remember anything about story, tone, direction, except I remember Evanescence playing during at some point. So we watched that, and I was very, very happy. I was worried it was going to be mediocre, boring, forgettable, a waste of time. And I'd be like, wow, everybody was right. This sucks so much. But it's like, no, actually, it was perfect. It was actually perfect. I kind of well, maybe I'm biased. Obviously, I don't think a Daredevil fan's gonna appreciate me saying this, but I'm like, damn, I kind of wish that they did Batman or Spawn instead. But I'm biased, obviously. But it had so much style. It had really good presentation. I like whatever his actor's name is. What is it? People hate him. What's his name? Ben Affleck, yeah. He's got a good smile. I don't hate Ben Affleck. Everyone else seems to hate him. I don't hate him. I think he's fine. John Travolta's not in it, so. But everything was done well. I didn't remember him being in the movie. I think his name is Michael Clark Duncan. I did not remember him being in this. And he did amazing. I love him. And then they have Jennifer Garner as Elektra. Her name is like Elektra Tortilla or something. Elektra Tilla. What is her name again? But the only issue, if you, how do I say it? Some people might think that the corny elements, like the camp, the montage of him, of like Daredevil, spinning and twirling his weapons around in a room by himself and has all these cool, like, fast-paced cuts. Like, some people might consider that a flaw. I don't think it's a flaw. I think it's, like, a pretty good balance of dark tone and camp, which is kind of what I like about superheroes. Whenever they're too polished, it can be good. But whenever it has a little bit of an actual, like, comic booky vibe, I think it can be kind of charming. But the guy they cast for Bullseye, high lobotomy, I think I get what they were trying to go for with him. I think they're trying to make him seem like he's insane and it's medicine, and he has very little self-control. and it's supposed to be cool, right? There's times to where he he flings his body to go into the other direction, does things with his cape to look fast and cool, but it comes across more as he might have a mental disorder, and you laugh at him. He doesn't have the right charisma for what I think they were trying to go for. And he is the entire reason why, right after finishing Blade 3, I then made Mina watch most of Daredevil before I got too tired again. So I watched Daredevil 1.5 times yesterday. It's fantastic. I don't remember the rattlesnake sound, actually. People keep mentioning that. I think I would need to, whenever we get back to resuming my second watch of it, I'll pay attention a little bit better and try to listen for that. Michael Clark Duncan also voiced Kingpin in the MTV's Spider-Man the New Animated Series. That's cool. He did awesome. I loved him. I was like confused, kind of like Kingpin, and I looked at like his what's the term? His body type, and I'm thinking like, is it like the Spider Kingpin, like the big, giant, muscular, large mafia dude, like the Spider-Man one? It's like, oh, they just kind of like share him, like different Marvel stuff will share him. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm down with that. But how are you doing, Lobotomy? I don't know if you saw the art that I did for you yet, but I have a bad habit of always wanting to use strictly white and red and not use much dark colors. From Across the Spider-Verse, I think I remember liking him in that. I still need to see the second one that they did, like the sequel to that one. Yeah. Hold on. Do I have it? I could pull it up here. No, I could pull it up here. I live to serve. I could have done it better, but I always feel that way. I gave you Gooner thighs, if that's okay. I wanted to draw you holding a teapot. What is this song? Yeah, I was worried that it would be hard to tell what you're pouring, but hopefully it's a little bit obvious. You would be an expert at that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. The Daredevil 2003 hit everything right for me. And even like it's kind of like the Event Horizon deal. So the second half of Event Horizon, yes, it's not as good as the first half, but it's fine. What kind of destroys it is bad sound effects, where it's comical, where somebody uses a bat, hits somebody, and it goes bonk, like a cartoon. That, and you can argue Cooper, they like, there's this scene that's supposed to be intense. He got ejected and separated from everybody in space, and he's just quipping like quirky funny guy things while that's happening. Like they're afraid that the movie's too intense, so they try to like calm the audience down. Now you could say, oh man, Event Horizon could have been a perfect movie if not for those mistakes. But on the other hand, those big giant mistakes and flaws kind of make it charming too. So what should we do? Should we rewind time and have it to where they don't make that mistake, or should we just cherish those mistakes as what makes that movie truly great? You know? So I feel kind of like that about this Daredevil tour. I'm like, well, if you pad out, or not pad out, if you smooth out miscast guy and replace him with somebody else entirely, and maybe get rid of Evanescence and some other music choices, we could have had a perfect movie, right? But I'm making Mina watch this movie because it already is perfect. There's something that happens at the end. I don't want to say what it is. That also helps cement that I need Mina to see this movie. Somebody in chat, I recall them saying that they actually like the Punisher movies. It might have been Gleam. Like all the Punisher movies. But I'm kind of sad because I'm like, damn, like, do any modern like superhero flicks feel like... I like Evanescence. I just think it's a little bit too corny to have it in the movie like they do. But it might be because, like, fans, like, of Linkin Park and Evanescence have ruined them forever by, like, putting them in anime music videos too much. So it might not really be the fault of Evanescence and Linkin Park for that. What was I talking about? Oh, right. Do any modern cape stuff feel anything like X2, Blade 1 or 2, Daredevil 2003? Shit, I wanna watch Elektra now. What if Elektra gives... Well, I mean, it might actually be terrible. But what if Elektra gives me, like, a certain 2000s flair that superheroes just can't do nowadays? I want to watch Ultraviolet. I heard it's terrible. I heard Elektra's... not Elektra. I heard Ultraviolet's actually terrible. I know they're very different. I'm just curious, like, are there any that even come close? Or, I guess we just gotta move on to the 2000s. When is the 2000s nostalgia gonna hit? We're stuck in the 80s and 90s nostalgia. When are we gonna get the 2000s nostalgia? That's me every day. Whenever I was young, I didn't... Oh, wait, I don't want to give a spoiler because Mina might hear it. So I can't say it. I can't say it. I want to see Hellboy 2. I watched Hellboy 1 and I didn't get... I was a little bit sad. The way I feel about Daredevil 2003 is what I was hoping I would feel about Hellboy. But something about Hellboy felt off and I can't put my finger on it. I think I might need to rewatch it and give it another chance. Because sometimes it's not that things miss, they just... I didn't really catch it, if that makes sense. I don't know, I need to give it another chance. And then I'll watch 2. Y2K is popular in fashion, it's only a matter of time. Very true, very, very true. Still think the best Marvel games were the X-Men Legends games and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. I have actually never played a single X-Men game, I don't think. Like, not one of them. Isn't there a beat-em-up X-Men game? I wouldn't mind trying that. The 2000s are now distinctive in hindsight. Yes, they very much are. I was so happy that you watched with us, Lamb. Before I forget, we watched Blade 3. Okay, so I'm sure by now everybody has kind of heard about Blade 3's reputation. I grew up as a kid watching it. I liked it, but as a kid, my kid brain can usually pick up if I don't like a certain installment as much as the others. And it was pretty consistently always the third movie. So when I was a kid, rewatching Lord of the Rings series over and 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 over, it was always Fellowship of the Ring and Two Towers. And I wouldn't watch, what is it, Return of the King as much. However, Return of the King's actually good, but I just didn't like it as much as the others. Same thing with the Star Wars prequels. I would watch Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones over and 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 over. Wouldn't watch the third one. Forgot what it's called. And then, same thing with Blade. I would watch Blade 1 over and over and over and over and over. Blade 2, I don't think I rewatched it that much. But a little bit more than 3, right? But when I say I didn't watch it as much, I still watched Blade 3 like 15 times. So, you know, a movie that I felt kind of meh about, I still watched it 15 times. I clearly liked it enough. I just, my brain picked up that something wasn't quite as good about it as the others. Went back and watched it. Yeah, it's cheap looking compared to the other two. It's writing's not great. Pacing wise, it's a little bit awkward. The amount of times they do the slow motion intense walk with like either the bad guys or Blade and his buddies, they did it like 4 times. Like it got annoying. Ryan Reynolds is insufferable. The only redeeming thing about Ryan Reynolds is his angst. He's not quite Deadpool fully in this one. In this, he's clearly masking. Like the movie kind of makes it clear that he's masking because he doesn't want to get hurt, kind of deal. But my God, it was so annoying. It was so annoying. It ruins everything. The girl was okay. She was like okay. Some of the music was good. I still like the vampire chick, but something about... I feel like they underutilized Dracula. Something felt weird. Somebody described it as, it felt like Blade became a sci-fi movie channel movie, if that makes sense. It just doesn't match up to the quality of the first two Blade movies. And I don't know if I get anything out of it. Now that I'm older, now that I am sentient, I don't really know if I would watch it again because I don't really get anything. Also, hi Cassiel, November, and Daisy. Hello. I'm so sorry that I was a little bit late in responding to you guys. You guys were bumped away. But I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. But yeah, I don't get anything from Blade 3 anymore. Everything's just lukewarm, mediocre. You know Wesley Snipes didn't even like it. It's sad. What, like the early 2000s Doom movie? Doom movie's good. Doom movie, Resident Evil movie. Sometimes what made the 2000s cringe also made it special. There's something that's special about peak 2000s style when refined. Because not all 2000s stuff is good. Some of it's just like, this is bargain bin slop with nothing special, nothing memorable, and you just kind of move on. Sci-fi movie slop is enjoyable at least. Well, you could argue Blade 3 is like sorta enjoyable. It's a movie, you know, there's vampires. Literally opens almost the same way as Blade 2 does, where he's just in an alleyway and he's dealing with vampires on motorcycles, basically. They do that again in 3. They have fucking Patton Oswalt in it randomly. When I was young, I guess I didn't question it. Then I got older, I'm like, wait, what the fuck is he in this? Like, what is this? The only thing that made it worth it is the mean vampire girl. She kind of felt like a bitchy Frost, is what she felt like. One thing that drove me crazy is Dracula. He's like, oh, I can make you a stronger vampire. And she's like, okay. And so he bites her, and that's it. That's it. Anytime any action happens, she runs away. Whenever she does get in a fight, I mean, it's kind of like she's just shooting a machine gun. She starts choking Ryan Reynolds at some point. But where's the payoff for Dracula literally doing anything to her? I don't understand. Is it just like, is it implied that maybe she can go in sunlight now? Not that we ever see that. Thoughts on Van Helsing movie? Van Helsing's good. I don't like, whenever I rewatched Van Helsing, something felt off, and I don't know what it is, that made me not like it as much as when I was younger. However, the energy, vibe, tone that it has makes it a lot more special than probably most movies that would come out now. At least to me, personally. Funny, because as a kid, I can only watch Star Wars Episode 3, and I couldn't stand 1 and 2. Really? Really? I still need to rewatch it, though. So what if it's okay? Like Doom and the Blade movies, but also like 1977's Wizards and Mad Gods, to take my taste with a grain of salt. Honestly, your taste could be kind of based. Because Doom movie's good. Me and Mina kind of agreed. The Doom movie basically feels like a higher budget and maybe slightly better Resident Evil movie. They're kind of similar. Doom movie definitely is a cringe adaptation of Doom, and it's also specifically Doom 3, which isn't what people wanted. I think they have one scene where it's like a first-person view, because, oh, remember, it's a video game. So it's a first-person view with the gun, and it's really video gamey. It's like courting. Something that Uwe Boll would do. But that makes it better. Way better than if you look at what that new Doom movie looks like, which is literally just trying to be Doom 3 again, which is one of the main complaints that people had to begin with about the old one. I don't know why you're making the same mistake, but that's okay. That's okay. But it looks garbage. It has no style. What's the point? It has no fucking style to it. Other new metal aesthetic movies from that collection I showed you include The Crow, City of Angels, Punisher Warzone, Little Nicky, Heavy Metal 2000, Queen of the Damned, and Blair Witch 2. Blair Witch 2, oh, that was so bad. I did not like Blair Witch 2. Because Blair Witch 1, I really liked it. Really liked it. And then the sequel, it's not even a found footage, it's just bunch of dipshits and one goth girl. Heavy Metal 2000, is that something that Red Letter Media covered? Heavy Metal This cover's fantastic. Oh! Oh, this is animated. I feel like I've seen imagery of this. Okay, I'd fucking watch this. Hey, can we add that to our movie, animated movie night things? Lamb, get on that. We gotta watch that. And I also need to rewatch The Crow. I hadn't seen it in a really long time. Hey guys, did you already forget that they remade Crow? Don't worry, don't get upset that I reminded you. You're gonna forget it in about an hour. Should add Heavy Metal in 1981. That's the first film. Maybe that's the one that I saw. 1981. This looks amazing. Did South Park parody one of these? There was one episode where I feel like it was like Kenny or something. And he had like a girlfriend in this style. Sadly, I've never seen the movie, but I know I've seen imagery of it. And it might be because of South Park. Uwe Boll reminds me that I need to watch that Postal movie. Only Uwe Boll things I've seen are Blood Rain. Terrible. Literally not in tone or aesthetic or timeline as the games. It's kind of weird. Blood Rain, she's just in a bunch of warehouses. Like industrial metal warehouses. And over. Sometimes she's outside, I guess, at like swamps and shit like that. And then the movie, she's like ancient medieval times. It was bad for a lot of reasons, though. Don't get me wrong. It could be a prequel story. Maybe they got on track later on. Saw his Alone in the Dark? Was it Alone in the Dark? Which was really boring, except this one insane shootout scene that was incredible. And then House of the Dead was fantastic. It's like a silent movie or something, practically. Kenny gets high on cat pisses and hallucinates heavy metal based. Why do you guys remember that? That is the cat piss smeller episode. I love the gore of bulls? Blood Rain, because it was made by legendary gore director Olaf Ittenbach. Gore of balls? What? Let me look that up. Oh, Uwe Bowls. I was confused. No. I got confused because I normally see people say him by his first and last name. You gotta say the whole thing. So then I'm like thinking like Gore of Balls sounds like it could be its own spin-off movie. Hi, Rhea. I'm joining the Discord server based. I don't know when we're gonna do another watch party. Maybe I'll find some time, but I just can't do it as much as I used to. Want to see the Postal movie though, but I need to actually play Postal 1 and 2 on stream, if you're allowed. But yeah, Blade 3 sucks. I'm gonna make Mina watch it so Mina can understand how the mighty have fallen. And it's sad. I was lamenting how you had the Blade IP during the perfect era for it, with how good Blade 1 and 2 stood out, or turned out. Blade 3 could have easily turned out great, and it just didn't. And if we ever get anything new of Blade, it's going to be modern day Blade, modern style, goth horror, and it won't hit right, but it could still be okay. I guess it just depends on what they do, but you don't have that goth vibe. You could have dark nowadays, but I don't think these days goth is done quite like it used to be, I guess. Hey, Crimson. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Holman. How are you? Watch Jeeper Creepers and watch the first half, second half was fine. You know, I feel like the same thing happened to me. Oh, wait, no. You actually watched the whole thing. I watched like half of it, and then I think I drifted off. Not because it was bad, but because I wasn't in the mood for it. I don't remember much of it. I remember a school bus. That's it. Blade 1 was a product of its beautiful time. Exactly. Blade 1 was cool because it was not even 2000s, it's 90s. Music choices were really cool. It was awesome. And then Blade 2 is very special. I've grown to like it a lot more than when I was young. So it makes me sad seeing what Blade 3 actually truly is. It's the second movie with the school bus. Maybe I did watch Jeepers Creepers all the way, and then maybe it was 2 that I stopped. Just kind of like, I'll watch this later, and then never got back to it. Blade 3's pain. Yeah, I at least have the nostalgia for me. So it's not too painful to me compared to like some of you guys. Some of you guys, I think, were in pure agony watching that movie. A lot of it being Ryan Reynolds. I tried to switch the subtitles to English so I can mute it whenever Ryan Reynolds talks. But the subtitles wouldn't work, so the only way we can experience it properly is to hear him speak. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that drives me fucking crazy. How Blade 3 is just garbage. So, correct me if I'm wrong, the vampire variant in 2 was scientifically created. Where they open their mouth kind of like Predator style. That was thanks to science. And Dracula hadn't been brought up ever, right? But Dracula, he gets discovered by vampires for the first time in forever at the beginning of Blade 3. But somehow Pomeranians now have that kind of mouth style that the vampires in 2 did, and Dracula had it too. So, huh? So was it created by science or Dracula? That doesn't make any sense. But they did it because they just, oh, remember how cool that was? So they just cram it in Blade 3 when it doesn't fit because they were too scared to go back to normal vampires. They wanted that special edge, but they couldn't come up with something on their own. I did like the Blinds lady and her daughter. They were pretty cool. I did think, the idea of, like, Whistler wanting Blade to have friends was okay, I guess. And then they actually finally kill him. Because, like, they kept, like, doing fake outs. Yeah, Blade 3 kind of did become a comedy. It started feeling a little bit more like how modern superheroes... Like, when you think of modern superheroes, with their little quips and awkward pauses and shit like that, yeah. Headcanon is that the variants in 2 were made more pure and closer to the style of their creator, kind of like the Generations of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline. How would they know that, though? How would they have the capability to make vampires that resemble Dracula when they don't even know what Dracula looks like, they don't know where he is, and they only discover him in 3, which takes place after the events of 2? It doesn't make any logical sense unless there's written documentation. By the way, Dracula's mouth opens up in 4 places. And then I guess like Nomak, or not Nomak, that's the young guy, that's the younger guy. Old man from 2 just read a book that said that, and he's like, all right, I'll try and mimic that, I guess. I'm just saying, I don't think it logically makes sense to me. That wouldn't make sense because we're told they made many kinds of changes to make vampires even more deadly. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like if they had documentation of what Dracula was like, I don't know. I just don't think they would have had, like, the genetic capability to do something that coincidentally... I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but Blade 3 was in development hell, right? So I think it's more likely that it's just a mess. Throwing a bunch of ideas together. And it came out the way it did. But, aside that, rewatched Dawn of the Dead for the 5,000th time. The remake. You thought I was about to say the original. No. I actually still need to watch the original in full. I just haven't made time. Because whenever I tried to watch it before, I was struggling staying awake because of my coffee issues. Which sucks because I'm about to try to wean off coffee again. So I worry that I'm going to be sleeping all the time. I don't want to, but I don't know how else to quit. That's why the watch parties make it kind of easier. I remember thinking the beginning was half before I got, like, tired. I just haven't made time to get back to it. But I will get back to it. I will get back to it. But the remake, I really like the remake. I watch it a lot as a comfort movie, but I always feel, how do I say this? I think a lot of people think it's ballsy that they have the outbreak happen right away, so it's really shocking. But it actually bums me out because I think the second half of the movie isn't amazing. It's like good and all, but it's not as good as the first half. I kind of wish that they had trimmed the final half to lengthen the beginning opening segment instead, if that makes sense. Because, like, I really like the vibe. And I was sad because I'm, like, Googling. Like, okay, Google, Reddit, movies that have the same vibe as Dawn of the Dead remake. And the movies that I get recommended are stuff like... I didn't, like, make the thread. Just, like, results I'm finding. Train to Busan, seen it. I wouldn't say it has the vibes exactly, but I guess it comes somewhat close, right? There was another movie that they mentioned, but I had already seen it. And then I realized, oh, I'm not going to find movies that literally have the same exact vibe because, I mean, wasn't it like Zack Snyder and James Gunn working together to make a zombie flick? I don't think just anybody can replicate that, right? So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to find something that's similar to an art. Like, it'd be easier to find a product, if that makes sense. I'm kind of rambling. I'm running on fumes. I'm sorry. Last thing I wanted to mention is two things, actually. One thing is Mina. Let me write a note before I forget. Mina. So, I think I might have been making a mistake with the game choices that I've been making lately. I thought today I wanted to stream, but I think I finally hit the point where I realized I don't really want to stream Pokemon anymore. I feel like it's been Pokemon, it's been Hello Kitty, which is like very grindy. It's been Dredge, which is an RPG and kind of grindy, which I like Dredge. Dredge I want to stick with. Pirate Yakuza, another grindy game. I like it though, but I think it's just all of those kind of like being my pool of games lately. I think I need to get back to games that like have 10 hours to them and then they just end. Mostly I would say it's Pokemon that's burning me out. Pokemon is like good and all, but I feel like I'm playing it more to study it. And for a little bit of nostalgia, more than I'm truly enjoying it. I have enjoyed the social aspects. I do like talking to people about Pokemon, nostalgia and everything, but either I need to like stop completely or I need to resume it later because Pokemon just isn't for me. If I'm gonna play an RPG, I would rather play like Pirate Yakuza, Dredge. It's technically an RPG, technically. But not those and Pokemon. I need to kind of, I need something that's a little bit more catered to my dopamine needs. So I thought, well, how about Dead Space Remake? I haven't played it since I was 3D. Whenever it kind of first came out, and it's a very good experience for me. I'm not that big into the original Dead Space. I try, but there's something about it. It lacks a spark. That makes me just not interested in it. And a lot of people don't really understand that, but there are a few people that kind of get what I mean. But I haven't played it in a long time, so it won't be quite blind, but I won't remember everything on the top of my head. So I feel like it'll be kind of fun. The remake. Oh, I'm sorry, I get it off track. The remake, I liked it a lot. It kind of addressed every issue I had with the original Dead Space. Something about it kind of hits the way I need it to hit. And I like it more than RE4 remake. I wish that we could have gotten more Dead Space as a result, but I think it didn't sell well enough. So I think Dead Space is just dead again, unfortunately. Play edgy Pokemon? I don't know. To be honest, anytime I see anything about Persona, it doesn't really seem like it interests me. I don't think Persona's the IP for me. Even if it's perfectly fine for what it is, I think I just have to listen to my gut feeling and select something else. I think I would rather play original Final Fantasy rather than that, you know what I mean? Or Shin Megami Tensei if I had to, of like that kind of stuff. Started the original trilogy. 1 is really fucking good. Hated 2, and I'm on 3. And it hates being emulated. I've seen imagery of like 3 and 4. Neither look appealing. Same with 5. They don't look bad. That's not what I'm saying, for the record. It's not that they look bad. They just don't look like they're for me. Persona, though, just because like Dead Space actually sold well doesn't mean it sold well enough for a big giant corpo. Oh, you're talking about Dead Space. Okay. Really? I thought, what I seen of Dead Space 2, I thought Dead Space 2 actually seemed cool. It seemed that it started leaning a little bit more action, but it seemed cool to me. Personally loved it, but I don't think it's what you're looking for. And I think that's fine. I feel like it's okay if I don't play every IP in the world. I don't have time, clearly. The most pumpkin core Meta 10 game is probably Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, and I still wouldn't recommend it. Personally. Oh, that's what you're saying you personally loved. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got my work cut out for me. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get through. Sad about no Dead Space 2 Best Space remake. On the other hand, the Dead Space remake fucked the plot, so I'm glad it flopped. I don't know if a game, like a really high budget, polished survival horror game in modern times, should flop and never get anything else just because it messes up the plot line a tiny bit. Like, I feel like I just really want good horror games, and I would like big budget like companies to like attempt it because they have the ability to do certain things that indies can't do. So I enjoyed it from a gameplay perspective so much. I wish Resident Evil felt as good as it did. But that's just how I feel. But aside that, I can show, some of you guys might remember, Mina Crow had their debut last Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. They skipped streaming on Friday because they had a really long stream, mostly because Mina was talking about video games for a majority of it. And time kind of flies. But I wanted to show Mina's current and final beautiful form. Mina turned out amazing. Iga did so good. And see how we match? Mina is so much prettier than me. It's unreal. I love the crying mascara. That was like a last minute addition that we ended up like asking for. And Mina with the ponytail is so cute too. And then Mina also has cyberpunk costume, the censored version, because the other version is too spicy for Twitch. Then we got nurse. People really liked the nurse one. And then elegant. All the ladies liked this one. So super happy. If you guys want to see the VOD for that, it's on Mina's channel. Let me shout them out really quick. Shout out Mina Crow. However, this means that Mina has to start having new thumbnails, which I help make those, even though my thumbnails aren't that great. Also, hi Blood Shadow. Happy Easter to you too. Played it on very hard and it just didn't feel thought through. It focuses on new core mechanics, like corpse mechanics, like items not dropping and using you hit. Hold on, sorry, I'm not able to read this very well. Corpses used as weapons, but they despawn very quickly, and if there are too many bodies in the room, it sucked. Nails? Wait, what about nails? Oh, I think I'm ready. Hold on, I'm rereading. It didn't feel thought through. It was like no. It was partially my brain. It focuses on new corpse mechanics, like items not dropping, and using them to hit. And the corpses used as weapons, but they despawn very quickly. Do they despawn? I remember it feeling kind of good, but we're kind of gonna revisit that and see how it holds up. I know one thing they did is they changed what the main character looks like. Like, he looked fine in the original. Now he's like a ginger, I think. I like how the girlfriend looks. The girlfriend obviously looked like a hot, like, 20-year-old, even though I think she's supposed to be like 30 or something, 30 or 40. Now she looks like a older chick, but I dig it. I mean, I'm okay either way, personally. But obviously, I'm not loyal to, like, the original Dead Space, so you can take what I say with a grain of salt. She's not ancient. She's my wife. Favorite game remake and my favorite girl. It's gonna be a great time. Do you like Dead Space Remake? Pissed me off because the first one lets you have mountains of corpses that stick around forever. I wonder if it's just because, like, optimization, but I definitely can understand, like, it feeling a little bit more boring now. Because you could argue, oh, you know, new Dead Rising doesn't let you use everything as a weapon because of optimization. Like, you can use that as an excuse, but it still sucks, right? I don't know why they didn't do it, but hopefully they revive that IP properly one day. But let's go ahead and switch over to Dead Space. This is kind of cool. We're playing a real game. I actually had the most fun playing the Resident Evil 1 no safe runs recently. I thought about actually just playing Resident Evil 2 again, which I have the proper North American version now, so I'll get to, like, experience that again. The best way to play it. If it's an optimization problem, then why was it made as a mechanic? What do you mean, though? Using... What is a mechanic? RE randomizer? So I did a Resident Evil 4 randomizer that was really fun. And I beat it, but it wasn't too bad because they gave me the strongest Magnum in the game right away. I got lucky. But it would be hard at other points, especially also because you have limited ammo for that gun. I didn't realize that it didn't use regular Magnum ammo. So, in the original Undeath, they drop items. In 2 to 3, they don't drop until you hit the bodies after death. I guess I'm still struggling to understand what you're saying that the remake does different. Like both remakes, Dead Space and Dead Rising. I don't think Dead Rising got a remake. Oh wait, it did! Oh wow, I forgot. It got a... Well, is it really a remake or is it a remaster? I guess it's a remake. I heard mixed things about it. Hello, Calty. How are you? Dead Space 2, you don't get items unless you stomp on the dead. Oh, are you saying that in the remake, the bodies despawn too fast and you might miss items because of it? Is that what you're talking about? I thought we were talking for some reason about the limb system. DR. Dead Rising. In the sequels, okay. Saw comparisons between original Dead Rising and remake. It looks visually worse and effects are worse too. That's kind of what I thought. It seems like it had like ugly generic modern lighting and it doesn't actually look better. It looks like they just glossed over it with shiny paint and it doesn't look that much better in my opinion. But I don't have a stake in Dead Rising. Or not Dead Rising. I know Dead Rising, yeah. I'm a stake in Dead Rising because it's got a timer and I suck at those. I'm not going to clamor to remove the timer. I think they actually removed the timer on their own because of other people complaining. I wouldn't do that. I just won't play. I know what you're thinking. It's like, you could beat the game. Fine, don't worry about the timer. The timer scares me. Using AI. When did they use it? When did it show up? I don't remember the prime examples of it. Gameplay record in blocks because you entered a block scene. Can you fuck off with these stupid alerts? I'm not recording anything. It's intrusive and annoying. The timer feature got removed in Dead Rising 4, then brought it back in their epilogue DLC. Like, so whenever they removed it, did they at least make it an option? It feels a little bit weird to completely remove it since that was such a big thing in the original. Plus, I mean, doesn't it make sense for something like a zombie apocalypse to have a timer? I don't know. I feel like that's cool. So out of curiosity, how is the audio? Seems like it could be a bit quiet. What do you guys think? I don't remember what I was last playing on my PS5, audio balancing wise. Seems quiet in the menu. Okay. Because I have it on full blast and it's a little bit on the weak side. However, it's... Let's see. Hello? Maybe it's just supposed to be quiet here. So I don't know if I'm going to do a new game. If you do new game, does it change the difficulty? Maybe I should just start completely new. When I first played, I played on medium. Apparently playing on hard is perfectly fine. And I kind of should have done that to begin with. That's what Mina did. How is the audio, by the way? I've done adjustments. I need to know if the action music is a little bit too crazy. Oh, shit. I should get rid of the ghosts. Sorry, guys. We're playing real video games. What the hell? Huh? What happened? Where's my thing? Where's the game? Why did it load and then it told me to go fuck myself? I hope there's no problems. Hello? There ain't no way this happening to me. Huh? I thought I started hard. There ain't no way this happening to me. What? I don't even know what difficulty I am on anymore. Get out of here. Challenge everything. Yeah, challenge my fucking sanity. Well, this is off to a great start. Another thing that miffed me in Dead Space 2 is that enemies do absurd amounts of damage in one. In one, they don't assume you upgrade your health, so you only take 2 things of damage. But in 2, you get hit for double your maximum health frame. Hold on. New game. Hard. Hard. Trying to understand. I think it's because you're not using commas and I'm getting confused, or I'm just... What is happening? Why? What the hell's happening? I chose hard and it keeps loading the fucking menu. Is this... Okay. Okay. What's happening? Do I just hit continue? I don't want to continue. What the fuck is this? Where am I going? Is this the credits? The fuck does this mean? I don't remember this. Dead Space 2 is that enemies... Oh.
I wish I could talk to you.
How's the audio?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all...
She's like...
falling apart here.
She looks like she's 48.
I can't believe what's happening.
I think that's kind of nice.
Such a little...
She's hot.
That's her. Nicole?
But doesn't her guy look younger than her? This sucks. I want a cutscene. This isn't fun. This sucks. And I complained about this when I first played. Look at what they did to your main pro tag.
It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
Look what they did to
I don't
him.
blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
In Dead Space 2 is that enemies do absurd amounts of damage in one. Wait, where does the sentence end? I'm sorry.
To an independent miner, that's paradise.
Do absurd amounts of damage in one. They don't assume you upgrade your health, so you only take like 2 things of damage, but in 2 you get hit for double your maximum health frame.
There.
I think what you're... I see. So it's not... So 2 is balanced specifically expecting you to do upgrades? Or 1 is balanced expecting you to do upgrades, and that 2 makes it easier by adjusting things.
I'll get us into hailing range.
Wait, sorry, I'm so, like, scrambled.
I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's.
Well, you guys enjoying the story?
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we
This
left?
game does this a lot, but I think the original probably did this kind of cutscene too, right? Or was the original an actual cutscene at this point?
If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in Ailing Range.
I thought that the remake changed something about the opening.
USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly responding to your distress call.
But there's lots of scenes like, all right, you're trapped in a room and the character's walking and you're walking and talking with the character. And you're not allowed to do anything until it's all over.
You ever hear of a full communications black? I don't know.
Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
Oh, maybe it was that it didn't let you move the camera at this
Sounds like their
part.
communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
It's like, what is the point? This. It's like, oh, you have free control. Isn't that cool? Like, you're in a cutscene, but you have control of your character. So you can, like, look around and see all angles of the ship. But what's the point of that when you come back to the ship anyway, and you can freely roam around it? It's like, oh, you got free control. Free control to do what? To look? Make it a cool directed cutscene with cinematic camera shots and that kind of thing. That's cool. Immersion? Yeah, I feel like I'm really here. Immersion sucks. At least the way everybody else wants it. I just want to have loud music on my ears. There's my immersion. Beep, 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 beep. Woo!
Broken.
Oh, there he is, the health bar. Looks like I got 0 health.
Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
That always
Remember Callisto? Pay me $5,000 and I will stream Callisto.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen,
5,000 of that is for therapy after playing it.
Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and
What does that sound? Do you hear that?
singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not
I heard somebody breathing. They were going like,
help.
yeah.
Johnston, stay with
Ah.
Claire. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
What? Is that my attack sounds? You heard that? Damn it, put the helmet on! He can't breathe. This dude is insane. Let me fucking move! Thank God. This game's awesome, by the way. I got my issues, but this is a fantastic game. Is this slow walking, though? Never mind. Is this force walking?
Forget something?
Shut the fuck up.
It's like hell.
Crap, we came down hard.
Background request. Per your request, here's what we could find on these specialists they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Isaac was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul? Huh? Paul Clarke. Is it Paul or Paul? That's silly. Was a award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine. Oh my fucking good. Shut the. Damn it. Damn it. They triggered me. They said hurry up. Shut up, game. You give me an optional file and they're yelling at me. Stop it. I have to hide. Wait, I don't want to go where I'm supposed to go. How do I get to my files? All right, okay. As I was saying, during the Paul was given a temporary assignment to an Earth-based gum ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour is over, Paul's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved honors accidentally clicked away, sorry. Let's get back to that. I'm not gonna let the game prevent me from playing the game! According to medical and psychiatric reports, Paul Clark's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. What? This is just like a... This ain't a psychology report. This is just trauma file. Yeah, whoa. Alright, I've read this before, sorry. The game doesn't even want me to read it, so let's just do what we're supposed to do. Hey, what's this? Let's study that. Hey, that water looks pretty good. Hey, so actually, let's be serious right now. If we're talking about PlayStation 5, does Callisto Protocol look better than this game? If we're talking both the PS5 versions. Oh, is that landing on me? Or is that going through me? Uh-oh. Wait. Is it touching my helmet? Oh my god, it kind of is. Maybe? Going through me? This game is... Oh my god, it's unbelievable. Is it gasoline? Nah, it's just water. Okay. Callisto does look better. No, I don't want to go that way. Let me run at my own pace. Helmet a little, but doesn't touch body. Yeah, they were really cheaping out. Unreal. Crazy. Crazy that the Soulless remake is super awesome and the new IP by the originally creators ended up being horrible. Callisto Protocol, where you go through a vent and then you go into a room and there's a battery and then you put the battery in the battery hole in the same room and then you go through the worker facility with the spinning blades with no protective anything, so you can just stumble and fall into those and die. But you're supposed to shoot the zombies at them. You shoot the zombies at them and they get spiked. No. Callisto is not a good game at all. That's what I'm saying. I'm making fun of it. Like, Dead Space Remake is a good game. Because Dead Space is technically a good game. But Callisto was more about style and presentation rather than, like, gameplay. The gameplay loop was very dull and boring. Not much depth to it. However, the tone and style wasn't that great either at times. Because again, I always complain about this. They got a little music box jingle to represent his dead coworker, which is just weird. Imagine if you're a UPS driver and then your fellow UPS driver dies. And then you keep getting haunted by him by hearing music boxes representing him. How does that represent packages? It doesn't. Make Callisto sound like the shock safety videos they show at warehouses. It was! Like, Callisto is fucking insane. But it makes it funny. It's like, you're not supposed to make everything based on what's the most realistic. It's all a video game. It's supposed to be fun. So that, it's okay if there's spikes all over the walls everywhere. It's supposed to shoot zombies at. It's just, it's fun to laugh at it too. I can't read.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report.
Visuals are pretty cool still. Game holds up. Can graphics truly ever get better than this? The only thing that they do is they just add more fog, right? Like, oh, they're gonna remake this game. Stop talking to me. If they remake this game in 10 years, it's just gonna look the same, but more fog. Can I run yet?
Can you reroute power to the elevator?
Can you shut the fuck up? They just keep yelling at me.
Isaac, try that security console.
Don't worry though, eventually the NPCs be quiet.
Something on the floor here. Seth?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Oh god, that smell.
Hello.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
The tramps.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Hi, Scooty.
Okay, got us some power. Ventilation's up.
You're welcome.
Elevator should be...
Happy to help. Visuals are still really nice. I like the red and the blue. Kind of like a teal. Hello, Sloth. Yes, I love the Dead Space remake. Although I'm complaining about the NPCs barking at me when I'm trying to read the kind of hidden file on Isaac Clarke. Whoa, whoa, that's crazy. Ah, no. Ah. The monsters in this game are awesome. Necromorphs, right? Confirmed base. Do you think they need help? Hey, does he follow them into the other room? Oh, woo! Woo! How did they get red? What? The controls! Controls! It's not letting me run. Sprint? I hit L3. I hit that. Ah! Remember, we're playing on hard for hardcore gamers. Look at all the different variations. I recognize that sound effect. Anyway, nice color variation in the textures. Ignore the blood that's fading away. And mostly I just want you to see the variations of rust. Hello? I want to beat its ass. Oh, that's right. In the original Dead Space, they got physics, right? So you can grab bodies and fling them, ragdoll style. And they could have not done that to make this more serious, but it is incredibly funny to pick up bodies and fling it around. So, glad they did that. Cut off their limbs. Honestly, when you think about it, think about how, like, they had to, like, get on their knees on this table to write that. That would have just hurt my knees, because that's metal. The cutter, plasma cutter, is pretty cool. You could go vertical, horizontal. Honestly, I'm used to L3 as sprint. I think it could be a toggle too, right? Like, hold on. I'm about to sneeze. Yeah, it's just a button. I don't like having to hold it down. Thank you. Where's the stomp? I don't need a tutorial to teach me to stomp, right? It should be completely intuitive. Oh, I'm still on hard. Good. Thank you, thank you. Stomp is R2. I would have never figured that out. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I literally only tried to press... I pressed the buttons that made sense. Ooh, listen to music. Good atmosphere. Whoa. Alright, we got a little frame rate issue here and there. Honestly, if I stomped on a pussy, it'd be just like that. I got a melee. What was that? Do I have a flashlight? Yeah, I do. Hey, some guns don't have flashlights, right? Or do all of them? This guy's having a bad day. Hard to see in this game, but pretty cool. That guy's gonna be fine. Should I shoot something? Oh, I remember. I think you do this. Oh, wait. No, my bad. I meant this. Ooh. Cut up their limbs! You cut their limbs! Yeah. Whoop! That's okay. Uh-oh. can we look closer at his model? Look at how his mouth's open. That's good jaw detail. Very nice. Yeah. I turned off the adaptive triggers. This game is actually, I think, where I found out about the adaptive triggers, because it's like, oh, it's like a real gun. There's resistance. I don't want that. I don't want resistance. I want it to be a video game. I like when they break open into little pieces like a piñata. But take in these visuals. I think one thing I remember about the original Dead Space is everything felt like filter world. Everything was blue. I don't miss filters. Not filters that are so like everything has like a subtle filter, subtle color correction or flare. But whenever everything looks like blue world, it's not as good. And I remember feeling like Dead Space had that vibe. Kind of like how Resident Evil 5 is like Yellow Land. A tram that we go into later. Is this where the
security request retrieved.
Where the door that keeps slamming is? Resident Evil 4 is very like desaturated. And brown, yeah, a little bit. I would say that Resident Evil 4 looks, for like a game that has a bit of a filter, I feel like it still looks nice. I think it has enough visual variety. I just remember watching a lot of original Dead Space and I didn't like vibe with it. Eek! I got scared. Whoa. Metal Gear Solid 4 was green. I could believe that. I've only seen a little bit of that one. Those are my friends. What? Oh!
Oh my god, Isaac.
Oh, that was just...
They're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are
Oh yeah,
these things?
new Deus Ex is his filter yellow. And then they altered it for the
How the hell can
director's
they be the
cut.
crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people.
Are there
on
any
board.
survival horror games that have the more vibrant tone that you're looking for? One thing I should mention is like Resident Evil 1 remake had a pretty strong filter too. That game's like primarily like brown and green. It has blue though too. It does have variety. Now that I think about it, I think Dead Space had a little bit of variety too. I think it had green and blue. I don't remember if it had anything else. I'd have to relook at it. Survival horror games that have the vibrant that I like, probably Resident Evil 2. Like the original Resident Evils, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, no, not 4. 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica is what I meant to say. I'm pretty sure that those games tend to be pretty vibrant. I mean, I know this for a fact. I don't know why I'm asking like I'm unsure. They're very gorgeous, which is why I'm not in love with the RE2 remake, partially, because I felt like Resident Evil 2 is such a standout visual game, and then the remake is like, alright, but what if it was mostly dark, you can't see anything, and it's also blue? It's like, I mean, I guess that's okay. Oh, sometimes it would be yellow, though, which is pretty cool, I guess. But, again, RE1 remake technically did the same thing. But it looked better. It had a better art style.
Tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of a quarantine.
What does this say? I can't read it.
Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
Alright, I need to eventually come back
And
here.
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does.
Looking nice.
Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Hope Nicole's okay. Oh yeah, I heard that the Suspiria remake, for what it is actually like rather good, doing its own thing. But I did find it kind of irritating how you got an IP that's known for being very vibrant, but horror. And then its remake is like, okay, but what if it looks like really muddy and like dark red and brown? I don't know where I want to go first. I remember when I first played this game, I was a little bit spooked. I mean, as much as I can be. I don't think you can, crouch in this game, right? General opinion about the Dead Space remake with Dead Space as one of my favorite series of all time is it's extremely good in the gameplay department, but the changes to character personalities and story beats are kind of jarring. That's kind of what I've heard. Typically, people seem to think that the gameplay is pretty good. I think sometimes people are divided. Sometimes I think they like the changes that they made, like with the... It was like an asteroid section. Like, I think they changed that for the remake. Are you guys noticing the stuttering that I keep noticing? But generally, people don't seem to like the reinterpretation of Isaac. They don't like how they changed his wife. What else did they do? They don't like the other girl. Like, they changed something with her. Oh, yeah. There's, like, a twist that happens towards the end where there's, like, this chick that you meet, and she's hallucinating just like you're hallucinating or something like that. Oh, that's right. Choice. I remember that was a thing in this. Pretty cool. Which is the optional way? Probably, actually this one. Ooh, what? Is anybody else coming? Hello? Oh, it's just a scare. Okay. Is this the cargo hall? Have I been in here? Oh, music's spooky. Yeah, come on. Jump scare? It's not even a monster closet, it's a jump scare closet. Hello? Good sound design. I think that's the thing that, I don't remember how the sound design was from a personal first-hand experience because it's been a while, but I think I've heard people say that Dead Space 1 sound design was really good. That was like one of its big strong suits. Typically I don't get scared in these. The twist helps explain a lot of interactions with the real world in the game. What, like fourth wall breaking? But I can understand being irritated. Like, here's your remake. Oh, that's right. That was another thing I remember. Because I did watch most of the original game. Mina was playing it for me. They changed the captain guy and made him kind of stupid? But I understand, like, if you have a really good story, which Dead Space, people seem to agree that Dead Space's story is good, why change anything? Like, why would you do that? Like, what, did you make it better? Did you think that you could do it better? Was it ever a flaw? It's just a little bit weird. Hello, Soda Mason. I thought that was a monster.
Senior moment, perhaps.
Change for the sake of change, which sucks. Well, look. Savey. Feels good. What are some of the story changes that you like? My Easter plans? I just went over to visit some family for a little bit, but I mostly worked on commissions.
Isaac,
RE4's story changes. Yeah. They ruined Krauser. They made Krauser lamer.
Doesn't even slow them down.
In terms of, like, story. I think RE4's presentation is mostly the biggest issue. Like, if they had done the presentation right... Woo! 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 I miss my shots all the time! I forgot in this game, they like to sandwich you. No! They sandwich you! Woo! Oh, wow, you're fast. Hey, woo! That's right. Whenever you explode them, don't you not get items? Where's the other guy? Yeah, I forgot. This game does that all the time, where, I don't remember if the original does it, but you engage with a monster, he's going rah, rah, and then there's actually somebody behind you that's gonna pop up. Does this game have quick turn? Eh? Alright, I do have my fists. That's good. I remember...
Names of a friends.
Thank you for the follow. I remember getting lost at this area. Like, I would keep walking in circles. Original was like that too? Okay. Hey, come on! Come on now! What? Not fair, man. Yeah. Stomping on the body to get items feels really good. The item pop-up feels very arcadey. It's quite nice. See, there's another one of these guys. Hello? Is there somebody behind me? Ha ha ha. Yeah, easy. Oh, I see. When you explode them, the item pops out. Okay. Definitely is hard to see. What's Isaac's job normally? I remember thinking the music's pretty good. I don't think they have... I don't remember them having, like, a big, giant variety in tracks. He's an engineer. Okay, okay. Like, I remember that the suit, it's like... Oh, it's like a practical suit. When do I get my laser gravity gun? Was the gravity gun, like, because of Half-Life? Half-Life 2, mainly, right? Was it because of that? I don't know if I use the buzzsaw most. I don't remember what I use the most. Once I get my arsenal, I'll see. So... Am I gonna get lost again? Maybe... Hold on. Okay, so I have been this way. There's Carnage. I probably do need to make sure I read files, because files might tell me what I'm supposed to do. Sometimes, though, when I'm not, like, at my 100%, and I'm, like, interacting with chat, sometimes my brain wants to shut off and not think too deeply. I actually forgot that this game has files. Huh? Wait, does that move when I walk over it? Yeah, there we go. Am I not supposed to be here yet? Where's my map? Okay, so I have went here. Then did I get lost here later on? Or maybe it's something with the power supply. I gotta do it in a different order. I just know that the first time that I played this, I remember walking around this area in circles for a long time. Files are a lot of extra read and more vignettes than hints. Okay, that's good. Then it's just the lore stuff, right? Which I actually like that kind of thing in survival horror or games in general. I like audio logs, and I like video logs. No, not audio logs and word logs, because then I can get the story of the events that have already passed, which is more interesting than me actually, like, my own story. You read the files and you get to find out, oh, what happens here? You can request an outfit if it's like a redeem, although I could be nice and just do it for free. Though I don't want to be Vanessa. Oh, but what I was saying is, I like files in games. I like finding, unraveling the events of what happened here. Why did everybody die here? I think that's cool. And I just like that more. However, because I'm streaming, I'm a little bit different when I'm streaming. So, it's like hard to read lengthy files and engage with chat equally. I get a little bit worried that I'll be neglecting. I don't know. Maybe I'm boring if I read. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! Where's my item? Oh, unreal. We get the time zone. No, not time. The time gun.
Security clearance required.
Love a game full of short stories to piece together. Yeah. All right. Then a thing pops out, I think. Yoshi. Hey, maybe automated doors is a bad idea. Oh, we got our stasis recharger. Oh, that red is my health. I forgot. I'm actually not doing great. I've been getting hit a lot.
Reading a door malfunction between you and the maintenance bay.
You're used to being neglected?
No, I
Aww.
found the stasis module. If I'm faster, then I got it.
Hello? There's supposed to be a guy that comes out. Maybe it's whenever I go up the stairs. So, isn't it circle? Alright, so it's triangle. Jump scare. It was loud and crunchy. Cassiel, I've actually played the game before. This is my replay. But I can't promise that I won't get lost. Maybe this is the area that I would run in circles around. No, this seems simpler.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis
I love
module
that
handy?
you can
We need
revisit
one to cram
areas.
that stat.
When
The
things are
autoloader's
too linear,
fried.
it's not
I
as
got a
much
damaged
fun.
tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep
I could
hearing
come
it.
here later.
Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
I know.
Using this as a flashlight so I can see. Alright, we'll come back here later. Used to do a little bit of comics for the original ages too. Wait, what do you mean? I remember whenever we played the Dead Space Wii rail shooter game, they had like these animated, well, quote, animated shorts that were pretty cool. In general, Dead Space IP is very awesome. It's science-based, bro. Yeah, the Wii, the rail shooter is actually pretty cool. The only downside is that it's very focused on narrative, so there's lots of like cutscenes that you can't skip and you can't do anything, you're just kind of waiting around. And then they got 2000s girl waifu character where you look at her and she seems kind of out of place. She seems like she's supposed to be your eyeliner wife. Hello, Dark. How are you? Looting is fun. Huh? What's that say? He told me to bring the others. Oh, I guess he lured his buddies to get massacred in here. She's one of the main important characters in the extended universe. They should redesign her. I mean, I think she's cute. It's just kind of funny. Alright, where do I initially come in from? Let's see. Whoa. Oh, here we go. I don't want to go back here just yet. What about the engineer? I think we were here earlier. Let's see what's my objective? What's my purpose? Replace the damaged tram. Oh, okay, here we go. The tram is like my shortcut area stuff, I think. What's this say? That's what we want to do, but we don't have anything for that yet. I don't remember the order. Whoa. Here is a good example. You have people exploding, and in the center is Alma, who's so tiny and delicate. But isn't she at least creepy? I just forgot to hit this thing. I think I didn't get close to it. Or did I do it and then it gives me an error? Oh, wave defense segment?
Please contact a repair technician.
I'm a repair technician. Controller aiming! Control! Man, damn it! I tried to do the R3. Who wants some? So whenever I put this weapon away... Hold on, wait a second. Okay. Manually attach claws to initiate repairs. I can use the stasis on enemies. Who? What the hell? I hit the damn thing! You can't aim and do it at the same time! Woo! Not used to playing this on hard, teehee. I tried to shoot the stasis whenever I was aiming my gun. Doesn't work that way. You gotta unaim. And that's cool, that's cool. You gotta put yourself in a situation of vulnerability. Huh? Oh shit, I gotta do it again. Oh no. How did I open that again? Wasn't that where I just came from? Whoa, what is up with the stuttering? It didn't do it that bad when I first played. Now, is that my PS5's fault or is that my computer's fault? La 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 la.
Repair systems online. Loading system.
Or is it gonna always make me have to do that one first and I have to do this one second? So it shouldn't be in recording mode because I never hit record. It might be like it's saying that you are not allowed to record because like the record button's here. Ugh. Yeah, I don't have anything. Yeah, I'm not broadcasting. Who wants some? whenever you play this on normal, or rather medium, it's not that the game never gets challenging, it's just, you can kind of play it a lot more laxly. See that? That's me explaining how difficulties work in games. This game's actually requiring me to think. I hit the what? Hello? What? Now it works. I can't hit the damn button. No. Ain't no fucking way that just happened. Where's my... Which one is my save? I don't want to autosave. Not that one. That's bullshit. I pressed the triangle, and now it doesn't let me do it unless I'm aiming. Is my button broken? Let's practice. Now it works? What the fuck? Why didn't it work before? Where is my stasis regenerator? Did I stasis that? No, that means we can never open it. What the hell am I hearing? Did I break the game? It's creeping me out. Did I already go through here? Okay, this is bugged, bro. Let me start over. I just won't shoot at random things. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, here, let's go to that door. That permastasis. Yeah, see? I permastasis the one door. I ended up starting over because I was worried that maybe it would break something later on. So I'm like, nah, I won't even give it the chance. Camera pulled back. Isn't that good? Pulled back camera's better. Then you get to see more, right? Alright. Okay, so apparently you're actually supposed to aim and you shoot out stasis. And now it'll magically work.
Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Me. That's me. Me. Come on. Oh, right. I didn't need to use it here. I might be stupid. I might be an idiot. What? You're so resilient. Only thing spooky right now is this horrifying gameplay. Yeah, this is super... Alright. What? Oh, this game's so nice. Whee! Alright. Now I know who you are! What? I mean, what? Dude! Shoot! Easy. Third, you were here when I first played this game. Oh, that's what Circle does? I remembered Circle did something. I thought it was the stasis. Oh, it's timed. I see. Oh, I see. It's a thinky. It's a thinky. I see. Very cool. Whoa. Motherfucker. Shut up, game. I know. Yeah.
Don't worry. Okay. Sound carrier's down here.
There we go. It was hid in the invisible hitbox. Hello? Oh. Yay!
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
What some? Dumb. Ooh. Oh. What happened to my... Oh, it's this button. That's what I want. Are you on the ground still? Hey, woo! 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 I wanted to shoot the other one. Ah! Hey, look at me not taking damage. Whoa, whoa, what was that? Is somebody alive? I can't see. Hello? Whoa! Woo! Ah! Oh, shit. He leapt at me. I didn't even remember them doing that. Oh, I already know that. Sloth, this is my second time playing the game. But I'm playing on hard when I previously played on medium difficulty. Wait, I thought this door was locked. No, you're good.
Systems online. Loading system reinitialized.
They make you do this one first because this is the one that's not broken.
Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
At 5,000 health. Oh, thank goodness. It was generous with the hitbox. Are you dead? Credits. Damn it, that damn hitbox.
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry. Okay? Sound carrier's down here.
It's like that tech design is so cool. One thing that I kept fucking up is I kept mixing up the stomp button, and I was mixing up the, what do you call it? The bash button. Another one dead. Wait, is that him? Oh! Ah! It was a ragdoll.
Replacement complete.
You got it.
Woo! I'm playing with the controller, by the way, remember.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Alright, let me top off. I already did that. Did the original have like a quick slot heal button too? He might be behind me. Oh, it's just up top. Okay. I don't even remember if they ever have combat in this hallway. I remember the last time I played this, I used the door to help me fight a necromorph. I don't remember if I'm actually supposed to leave here yet. Let me explore really quick before I do. Oh, let me save. So because I'm doing hard mode, I'm gonna die a lot. Because I'm very, very sloppy. The necromorphs are very fast, making them an actual threat. So you could do it in the original too? That's cool. I did go through here. What does this say again? Tram station. Yeah, that's gonna be a shortcut for later. Biggest regret is never having done original possible difficulty, but I just didn't feel up to it. Now this has no continue mode, which is even worse. What do you mean? It has New Game Plus. Are you talking about that? Or are you talking about if you die, you can't resume? Sorry, I'm like half here.
Have a piece of that. No, it's not my type. She's pretty. It's just my type is men.
There's supposed to be a an enemy variant that you run into here. Like they shoot at you. There we go. Oh, that's not him. He's just normal. Oh wait, there he is. I also remember there's babies in this game. Oh, no problem. Thank you for dropping by, Dark. Think about getting the GOG version of Dead Space, so I have original Dead Space on nearly every console. Thank you for the follow. I would do it. I usually like buying ports of the games that I like. For convenience. Maybe it was another necromorph that I would like use the door on or something, or a different part of the game. Oh. No, this is the safe room. This is our hub room. Nothing bad ever happens here. Get out of my way. Because I'm not reading or processing what I'm doing. That's why I'm going to keep examining stuff that I obviously shouldn't. Isn't this where I initially ran to? Yeah. Let me see. Finds the data board. Whoa, up. Oh, actually, I'm going the right way. Okay. Let's just save because I'm like near here. Granted, it has so many autosaves. Then I can't trust EA to be like, we're tired of having old games and are no longer supporting them on PC, blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of what you're expecting them to do? Remember, there's like a big combat thing here at some point. And since I'm playing on hard difficulty, I'm gonna eat shit. Maybe I don't have to do it yet. What gave the combat away? Is it the 5,000 barrels? Did I go the right way? Maybe that was what it was. Maybe I'm stupid. Ooh. Maybe I'm stupid, don't know how to read maps, and forgot that I'm supposed to go to an elevator. I think that's what I fucked up on. Wait, where am I? What's the map button? Is it like... Do I press the center of my PlayStation thing? Do I press the right? Fucking okay. Yeah, I think I'm making the same mistake again. I think I'm getting confused on where the elevator is. What do you mean my left stick should be my map button? What do you mean stick? Do you mean the touchpad? Because everywhere I touch on the touchpad brings up the same thing. Oh, no, I don't want that. I want the map. This just magically tells you where to go. I want to have a quick way to pull this up, and I don't remember how you do it, or if there even is a way. It's an elevator. Because I don't like the game magically telling me where to go, typically. Oh, hi, Ghost. Thank you for the raid. Hello. We're playing a little bit of Dead Space remake. I'm getting lost in the same spot I got lost last time. What, you want me to look at my settings? Oh. Huh? Map. Unbound? Oh. Oh, no. I want the heal. Huh? Oh, I'm getting irritated. Where's the heal? I want it to be... There we go. Okay. Now circle makes me leave. Yeah. Because I don't want to, like, fuck anything up if it's supposed to be used for something later, but I don't think L3 does anything. Yeah, I think it's safe to do it. If I go here... Oh. Wait. No, I'm stupid. That's my run button. I'm dumb. Because I didn't use that mechanic, so I want it to be my map typically. So you go this way. It's like, to get there, maybe I'm supposed to go up a ramp. It's hard to see. Just making sure I'm looking at everything right. Later on, you can kind of fly, sort of. This I don't think is determined by anything regarding this. Oh, it's not telling me where to go. I'm stupid. It's telling me where I last went, or where I came from. I thought it was telling me where to go, because, wait. No, that's how Illbleed works, actually. Illbleed also gives you a trail on where you just went to, so I'm stupid. Find the data board. How do I... change floor? Okay, I'm supposed to go to floor 2. Let's D-pad on this. Alright, let me go to a lower floor. Oh? I think I know how to leave here at least. I think it's that one. Okay. Oh! Yay! Thank you! Okay. Wrong button, wrong button. Wait, wrong button, wrong button. I hate rated maps so fucking much. Does this mean going higher or lower? Hmm? Hello? Okay. What's in here again? Okay, I think, okay, lower floor, so maybe down here. Maybe I wasn't supposed to leave yet. Silent Hill map is pretty cool. I like that it marks places of interest whenever you're done with them. We'll be able to go there later, obviously. Hey, I'm on the right floor, right? No, I just don't use the guidance system. I usually try to, like, use the map or figure things out on my own. I don't remember how I did it the first time I played it, though. If you're just trying to rely on the map by itself, though, it's a little bit, like... How do you get anywhere? That's the bathroom. We don't do that anymore. Like, I might have to rebound it, because there's no point in using the map if I literally don't know how to read it. Maybe I was supposed to interact with the computer terminal. Like, I fixed this. I don't remember what the point of it was. But I'm probably not going to play too much longer because I'm getting kind of sleepy. Makes you realize they didn't even consider using the map without the guidance system. Is it the map's fault or is it my fault? Because I tend to struggle to read any map. So I feel like a lot of it's just like a me problem. There was something that I wanted to do. Okay, I want to go to the computer area. Where was it? Was it back there or here? Because I ran around circles in another room. No, it wouldn't be here. It'd have to be through that door. Okay. I want to theorize that there might be an issue given the fact that I did the same exact mistake the last time I played as well, getting lost at this part. I think I'm going the wrong way again. This is the... Okay, I know where I am. Just a little bit of backtracking. Almost want to adjust the visuals because I really can't see in this game. Like, it's moody and everything, but I also just can't see. Wait, I'm running around in circles again. Look, it's here. Which way is it? Was it here? Oh, here we go. We're back, finally. I'm gonna save here because I'm probably gonna die if the horde thing happens. Like, the first time I played this, I remember what happened was there was, like, I kept running in a circle and I kept missing one path. So I'm literally going into that with this in mind, and I'm still struggling to see where the path is. I remember it being something like, oh, I kept running in a circle here? Or was it that I kept running in the big circle? Maybe it's this room right here. Yeah, that was it. It was just because I kept going the big circle and not going in the tiny circle inside. What's my health looking like? Eh. I don't think I must have a lot of health items. Oh, I do. Okay. That's cool. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have any stasis. Okay, right. I think I chose elevators because I need this on, right? But now I can't leave, so the only thing I can do is I think I turn the lights off, if I recall. But I think I might have made... Maybe it was a mistake when I first played it, and that I actually could have done it a different way. But there might be a horde segment coming up, so I want to fight if I can with the lights on. Yeah, see? Oops. Melee is pretty good, but I can't rely on it too much because they'll just smack me back sometimes. Let's see how far I can get. In real life, there is no absolute dark 2 steps in front of you that's still so gamey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't leave until I choose. So I think the game is pushing me. It's like, nah, you're gonna make everything dark and it's gonna be spooky and scary. Which I respect. I think that's cool. There's a part later where you have a choice like this. Like, this is how you do horror. Maintenance room. Is it going to be that one room that's kind of like in here that I keep not being able to access? I'm going to assume yes. I just can't see. My audio broke. That's okay. I did positioning. Whoa, right. I don't want to run too much. I don't want to literally activate everybody. It's honestly my damn capture card. The thing hates me. This is where I wanted to go. Give me a stasis generator thingy. I don't know, this is what I call dopamine. What's this? Okay. Oh, right. Upgrade system. Having more health would be nice. How much do I need for this? Does it tell me? Oh, here we go. Stasis durability would be nice. Sucks that it forces you to have to upgrade things you don't want, but hopefully the one at the bottom also is HP. Nodes are precious.
Isaac,
I recognize this. This goes in that main hall.
Hold on, I got the data board.
I think I know where I need to go. I think I go straight ahead, and then the stasis thing should be nearby. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I must be thinking of the other room. I think I'm thinking of, that repair area. Should be one behind him, right? Nope, not yet. I was about to say, I'm like, I don't remember there being a preset body right there. I feel like my reaction time at handling them is getting better. When to do the melee. Oh. But there's some areas later on that I'm curious how I'll go about it. But the game seems to let you change difficulty midway. I'm literally missing all my shots, I can tell. I was not moving my crosshair, and I was trying to hope that he would walk into it, but it took a while for my brain to register that he's not walking into my shit. So I just wasted 3 shots. I remember actually when I first played running out of ammo a little bit here and there. So I assume that'll happen again. Oh wait, here we go. We go here. Hello, Sakuya. Whee!
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete. Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Now arriving at flight
There they are.
control.
Looking at the texture on the glass. But if Mina can do it, I can do it.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can
Actually,
get to the hangar.
where's the tram repair thing?
What's the plan?
I want to get my infinite stasis.
Standard emergency protocol.
Oh wait, I think I have to go all the way down here. Oh wait, no.
And I'm not losing anyone else.
I can literally just go to like one right in front of the evil door. I thought I had to go through the evil door and then there would be a stasis refill there. But it's just right here. I forgot, can you upgrade how much ammo you have of the stasis? I know that you can upgrade like duration, but can you have it to where you can like shoot 5? Because I don't remember. Yes? Okay, based. Alright, so I guess we go back. I don't remember where we're supposed to go. Let's see. No, not that button. See, the line, I gaslit myself into thinking that I'm supposed to follow the line. Return to Kellyon. That's my ship, right? If that's the case, then I need to go this way. Or is that one of my dudes? I thought the line is telling you where you came from. Wait, it does tell you where you're supposed to go? Okay, then I confused myself by struggling to see the elevator whenever I went into the one room. So every time I think I figured it out, then I make myself think I unfigured it out. Elevator? Was that a scripted spooky moment? Or are you gonna come out? Cheeky leap attack, bro. Oh. I thought I saw one behind me. Oh, eek! This kind of horror strain doesn't really do anything for me. I usually find it to be a little bit more obnoxious than actually scary. This, though, like I guess it's brass. This shit I do like. Brass is cool. But strain's going... I'm going insane, strain. It's not terrible or anything. It just doesn't, like, impact me, personally. We don't have the thing yet. But whenever we get it, then we're gonna start shooting stuff at people. Where did I come from? Can't always rely on the damn stasis thing. My god, gamer. Oh, there we go. There's the cheeky behind. What? Oh, I thought he was dead. Fucking acting like a wall. I tried to run past him. Everybody has so much HP. Maybe I should have just chose medium again, but medium was too comfortable. And when a game's too comfortable, is it really horror? There's other music that happens later. It's like, it sounds like cinematic movie music and it's awesome. But they reuse it a lot, like a lot. But that's fine, because it's awesome.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge.
This sounds like Alien is what it sounds like. The boing.
Just trying to get into the command center.
Ha! What are you responding to exactly? RE2 has plenty of what? Oh yeah. But it's more fun when it's harder. Yay, we get to go back on the ship, right? See, look at this set. Fantastic. Alright, force walking. They assume I don't want to run. But they don't realize that I'm trying to do 24/7 cardio. Alright, hello.
Hold on you. Is that blood?
Haley,
Oh,
I need you
her,
to listen.
right.
The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
It's always nice to have a body count, though, when it comes to murder.
Go!
She'll be okay. She'll have a kind of peaceful death. Yeah, see, there you go. Boom. Poof. She disappeared. Ow. Man, this ship sucks. One explosion? You saw her explode. You know she's not doing good. Woo! The vexed ones! Forgot about them. Alright, you're already dead. Whoa! No, you don't! Whoa! Whoa! Oh no! I'm out of ammo! X! This is exciting. Ah! Woo! Ammo! Yeah! Huh? Woo! My maneuver game's strong. Oh, that would have been really cool if I got ammo instead. Oh no. Oh, no. Wait. This guy's fast. He's gonna catch up with me. He can't. Oh, look how happy they are. I'm not, though. La 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 la. Ah! Alright. That's cool.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Killian too.
Ino Upa.
Overloaded.
What?
No!
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find
This franchise will never get another game. It's over. It's over. This remake is the last thing that we'll ever
here.
get.
Captain Benjamin Mathias.
Oh, you know what I should do? I need to actually stream Dead Space 2. Because I've never actually played it myself.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back.
Now remember, I hate this.
And get his rig. With his codes, we...
Wait, I don't think I'm actually stopped from progressing, but when I have a video on my face, it makes me want to stop and pay attention. Anime is the best aesthetic?
Chen?
Anime's pretty cool. Alright, this is better than actually, being forced to wait for a cutscene to end, like when I was on the ship. But having a video playing... I mean, I guess it's fine to just sit still, right? Oh, I'm just rambling. I need to actually end soon. Cool thing about Dead Space 2 is you always slowly regen 1 pip of stasis. Alright. Oh! If it's stasis, that's okay. If it was health, I would have been a little bit bummed by that. I need to kill him before I can turn around. I like when items like pop out of them and like go flying. Whoa. Should I be in here? I don't know. There are reprints in all the books and other media, so there is hope that we may still get remakes of the games. Maybe. I watched that animated movie a while back. I thought that was pretty decent. Are we in the medical hub? Is this the medical area? Shit, I remember this place. No, I don't think this is medical yet. Medical is like its home. Oh, isn't that like a new content? Not the medical, but there's like a crazy guy that you got to deal with now. Wait, we're just back here, I think. Oh wait, is this? Yeah, this is an area we've been to before. I was about to say like, this ain't new. I thought it was new because the lights were off and then they turned on. Enemies are way faster. They also did it to promote its use in combat. Okay. So they... Okay. No, not this button. Not that button. Oh, wait. Huh? Whenever I pull up my main inventory, if I press the map button, it overrides. That's cool. I like that. Animated movies are pretty good. The prequel Wii game is also good, too, for being a rail shooter. It was pretty good. I liked the rail shooter. I want to play it again. I streamed it whenever I was 3D. I had my Wii set up, so I played the Umbrella Chronicles, Darkside Chronicles, and then the Dead Space game. I think it's called Extraction. Dead Space Extraction. It was good. But, again, very narrative-focused. Sell things, we could buy things. What's going on with his body? Yoshi, what's going on with his body? Why can't preset bodies give me items? Maybe the items rotted away. The tram is supposed to come here, right? I don't think I can summon it then yet. I gotta do it at the narrative's pace, right? There's the evil door. You can hear it. You can feel it, can't you? Whoa. What's the... oh, I was about to be like, what's the exclamation mean? I don't remember how I did money-wise when I last played, but looks like I'm going to be running out of ammo in this game here and there, but I'm not in too much of a hurry to buy anything. Also, hear that music? That's so Alien-esque. Isn't it awesome? I do have stuff to sell. I don't remember picking up anything. Ow, my ear's starting to hurt. Oh, my storage. No, I don't... Oh, this shit. No, I like this. my upgrade bench. I don't remember. How many nodes do I have now? 1. You can upgrade your health 2 times? Oh, that's for this suit, but I can reset it all later, right? When I get another suit? No, I think it all crosses over each suit. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Making this stronger would be cooler, because I use up so much ammo. I also miss a lot. I think I might call it here. I'd like to stream longer, but I want my gamer solitude, because I still feel a little bit tired. How do I turn this thing off? There's like holding the power button, and then there's pressing it, and you get to different menus. The upgrades are all the same for each suit. Okay, so I don't have to like unapply it all and then reapply it to the next suit, because I don't remember having anything overly tedious like that whenever I played. Hold on, where is my music? Oh right, we're having cheery music, my favorite. Well, Dead Space Remake is Dead Space. It's pretty cool. How come I can't bring out my my damn drink? Oh, now I can? Man, my computer's giving me all kinds of issues. But I think that this is going to be my stream game for a while. I wouldn't hold your breath on me returning to Pokemon anytime soon. I think I need to take a break. A long break from it. Tomorrow, I'll be back at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll play more Dead Space Remake. I might try to take it slower. I might get into the mindset to read the files and make it easier on myself. So I don't get like a little bit confused on like, wait, what point am I at again? That kind of thing. I have my website if you want to check out my other content or sites or whatever. I don't have other content. I also have my Discord where sometimes we host stuff, although I might be absent for a little bit. And I got my Twitter where I post stream updates. Beside that, I don't really have too much to say. I'm gonna just scurry on off. Let's see first, though, who we can raid. Today's Sunday, right? Who the hell is around Sunday? Let's see. I have multiple people that I can raid. I just gotta pick who. Let's raid, Scab. Let's raid Scab because we haven't in a while. Alright. Okay, bye.